Hello everyone and welcome to another wonderful city in Argentina. Where are we?
Tigre.
We are in Tigre, which is a city around 30 kilometers north of Buenos Aires. Where we are, actually this location by the water and with all of these like shops and restaurants, furniture shops and everything else, it is called Puerto de Frutos. And there is parking as you come in over there. We parked the car right there. The parking was 6,000 pesos and you have to pay in cash. But a lot of people have been telling us to come to Tigre and visit Tigre. This is a must-visit place when you come to Buenos Aires. Go and visit Tigre also. So here you are. We are visiting Tigre today, as we promised. We're gonna go around here, which is mostly stores and shops and everything else. Let me turn the camera to show it to you guys. Then there is a lot of other things to do in Tigre, so we are planning to spend most of the day here today. Tigre lies on Parana Delta, and it is a destination for tourists and also for the locals to come here in the weekends. And we are also here on a Saturday because we wanted to get the full experience. And from what we saw online, some of the stores might be closed. Some other places that we want to see, they might be closed during the week, like Monday and Tuesday. So we wanted to come here, even though a lot of people said weekends it's packed and it's madness. So far we are here at around noon and it's good. It's not that packed. Beautiful stores, a lot of handcrafts, a lot of souvenirs, a lot of artisanal items that you can buy. We drive to get here, but it's also good to know that you can come here by train and also by bus. The train is from the train stations that we have shown in our previous videos. One is from Retiro train station, and then there's another one from Belgrano C terminal. From both of those terminals you can take the train and come here, because there's a huge station also here in Tigre, so you can get here.
And also the tours. You can also pay for a tour and then they bring you here.
Ah yes, in 2020 actually, when we came to visit here, we came by a tour. But now we came with our own car. The name Tigre in Spanish, it means tigers or jaguars. That in the early years of this region, apparently they were being hunted by people. But then the area was first settled by Europeans who came to farm the land. Tigre sits on an island created by several small streams and rivers, and the city was founded in 1820. This part, Puerto de Frutos, is really nice. Like, now I understand why they said it's a touristic location, and like for weekend getaway for locals. Like, you come here, it's full of restaurants, coffee shops, stores. It's just a very relaxed, laid-back setting that you can just come and stroll through the artisanal market, buy some stuff and just enjoy a very relaxed day here. On a day like today, that it's also sunny, it's beautiful to just come here and see everything. Also because nearby in all of these streams that they go around all of the islands that you have here, like for example way at the end here you see there is a property. So most of the properties here are like this, only accessible by boat. That's why you see all of these boats here. They take the supplies to these places, and some of these boats work like a mobile supermarket or a supermarket on a boat. So they sell all the supplies and they give it to people who live there, or sell it to people who live there, just by taking it by boat. So at the end of this path that you come and you go through the stores, there was one ticket office in the middle for one of the tour boats, and here too there is another one. At the end you have the water. The tour that goes around all the area is around 1 hour. We didn't check the price yet, but here you also have the view here that you can stand and see the water, the jet ski and the boats that they pass by here. You can see everything. There's a lot of traffic, and the properties that I mentioned before, like the one in front, these they are all different properties that you have to access them by boat mostly. We just had lunch very quickly. We didn't film because it wasn't anything special. We were just 2 burgers with a beer and a drink. Came up to 43,000 pesos. Nothing special to show, so we didn't film. But now we are trying to go to one more place that we wanted to visit in Tigre. Here you also have a casino, Trilenium Casino. And speaking of casinos, we will talk about the casino and a hotel when we visit one more location here in Tigre. It's a very interesting story to tell you guys, but while we were just passing by this one, we wanted to show you this as well. Where you have the casino, right next to the train tracks, I don't know if you see the top of the train also, there's a stop here. Just like San Isidro, you also have another artisanal market, and after the casino you also have this park. This is Parque de la Costa, which is an amusement park. So a lot of people, when you come to Tigre, especially if they have kids, they visit this park too. So it's another activity if you want to do, especially if you come here with kids. And let me show you, on this side there is also Tren de la Costa, which is another train that comes here as a stop. This looks like it's the last stop here. So this way too, as I mentioned, there's different ways to get to Tigre. This is one of them. The name of the station is Delta, as you can see. And all around already is a lot of like restaurants and coffee shops, everything. My god, this place is amazing, full of entertainment. And just one block from where the park is, the park and the casino, they are behind this building. You also end up again by the water, where you have more of the boat tours and like restaurants and coffee shops by the water, excursions, a lot of things happening. My god, no wonder everybody told us that we have to absolutely come and visit Tigre. This city is just gorgeous. On a sunny day like today, you can come here, you can do anything you want. Amusement park, food, coffee, boat tours, all you can do. Very nice. So now we are gonna take the boat, which is a 1-hour tour. It is 7,000 pesos per person, and we paid in cash. If you want to pay, I think you only can pay with the cards if you're like an Argentinian with a national debit, or a transfer with Mercado Fácil, Mercado Pago, or something like that. It's 7,000, but with the cards it's like 8,000. So we paid 7,000 cash per person. Gonna go do the tour and then come back here and continue. All right, on board the boat. Let's go discover the Parana Delta of Tigre. Boat tour done. I would say for 1-hour tour, 7,000 pesos. Well spent, no? It's definitely worth it.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Very nice boat tour for 1 hour. A lot of things that you see. It's also very interesting to learn a lot of things about this area. Like wherever you go on the water, there are different buildings. Mostly they're houses, but besides the mobile supermarkets, like the boats that I talked to you about, there are also other buildings. There is a school that kids go to school. There is another building that is actually a supermarket that you can go by boat and buy your supplies. Then there is like emergency services, like everything. It's like just like a normal municipality or like a neighborhood that you would have here on land. You have all of those houses also that are just like in little islands right next to each other. It's a very interesting setup, no?
Yeah, instead of roads you have river.
Yeah, and everybody has to have a boat.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's how you get around. Very, very nice and different than a lot of other things that we have seen so far. So once again, thanks for the suggestions of our followers. We listened to you and it was definitely worth it. We got off the boat a little bit further down in the water, and we just walked by the water a little bit, like a few hundred meters, and we ended up here. Where we are is called Estación Fluvial. Basically what it is like, you know, you have train stations, bus stations. This is a station for boats that you take to go to different destinations, either nearby here in the Delta or other places that you can get to by boat. And they're all like stations, different like gates, I would say, like at the airport. You see, like this one is dock number 3. Sorry, yes, it's the dock because it's for boats, it's not a gate. A dock, and then like these people are waiting to board. There is one boat already here, and a lot of different stands that you can buy tickets for different activities, different trips. So this is another thing that we really wanted to come and see in Tigre. And of course, all different types of boats. The boats that we took was something like this one, the wooden ones like this one, but you have also the bigger ones. There is another one they call catamaran, that in the middle, that is the glass part. There's tables. I think you can have lunch or dinner, so all sorts of activities. Back where we are started, and now we're gonna just go take the car and go to one more place that we wanted to see. Before leaving Puerto de Frutos, I just wanted to show you, we parked in this parking lot. The whole place goes around this area and behind these like buildings, warehouses. But besides that, you also have this place here, which has more and more stores. Looks less crowded, but even here you have a lot of restaurants and coffee shops and more stores. So if you want to even visit here, there's even more stores to visit, but we have to go to another place that we have like 1 hour that is left before it closes, so let's head there. The next place that we wanted to come and see is this beautiful building. Unfortunately, Mariana could not come with me because parking around this area is just almost impossible, so I had to just park somewhere and put the flashers on so she stays in the car while I come to film. This place right now is Museo de Arte Tigre, or the Art Museum of Tigre. However, there's a lot of history behind this building and very interesting facts actually that we wanted to come and see it and also tell you about those interesting facts. So this building that they refer to as the Tigre Club was built next to a hotel also that was also right next to it. That hotel and this building, they were extremely popular, but this is how the story goes. This club was financed by Ernesto Tornquist, and it was opened on 13th of January 1912. The hotel nearby opened in 1890, and this club and the hotel, very soon they became an important meeting place for the rich and the famous. Also, in this building, at some point from 1927 until 1933, a casino operated. But then it had to be transferred to Mar del Plata because there was a law that was passed prohibiting the existence of a casino so close to Buenos Aires. Therefore, closing of the casino and the international crisis that happened at that time brought about a huge amount of loss of visitors to the property, both to this casino and the hotel that was also built next to it. And unfortunately, the hotel was demolished in 1940. The club continued to function as a restaurant with live shows, but it never recovered its former glory. And in 1979, this building, or Tigre Club, was declared a National Historic Monument. There is another story also about this bridge that you see that has a viewpoint on top of the water. We actually took the boat. We passed by this property on the water from there, and we passed by this viewpoint that is on top. There is a story that they say a lot of people unfortunately actually committed suicide from this balcony or the higher structure that is there, because they would come to the casino when this building was a casino and they would lose a lot of money, so they would just come here, and from here they would jump into the water and commit suicide. This is a story that we have heard about this property. I don't know if it is really true or not, but we read that online. The property itself is very cute. If you want to visit inside the museum also, you can. The ticket is 5,100 pesos, but as I mentioned, unfortunately we don't even have parking, and Mariana is in the car waiting for me, so I just wanted to come very quickly and show you this beautiful building while we are in Tigre. and 10 minutes of drive from Tigre, you will find yourself in this neighborhood. This is Nordelta. Nordelta is this affluent neighborhood north of Buenos Aires, and where we are is sort of a gated community, because you get out of the highway and then you go through like a gate, and you come here. There's parking, free parking for up to 3 hours, because where you have this marina and all of these buildings all around here, there's a little dog here screaming. All around here you have restaurants under all of these buildings, so many different restaurants that you can come here even to have a meal. You don't need to live here to come here, but it is very nice to come and visit the neighborhood. We wanted to come and see it because online also I read that this neighborhood is referred to as the Miami of Argentina. So see, Mariana, without even leaving Argentina, we got to Miami, you know. So if you want to go to Miami without leaving Buenos Aires, voila, come here, come to Nordelta. Also, from the size of the boats, I would say even yachts, these are not just little boats, you can see from the size of the yachts that the ones that you saw, the little ones in the marina when we went to Olivos, and also even Tigre earlier today, those boats were like rookie boats. These, you can see you're in a rich neighborhood. It's, you know, the kind of yachts that people have to impress. So it's very nice. The size of the boats, it's just incredible. And I can only imagine at night how cute this place is going to be, with all the restaurants and coffee shops full of people, especially today being a Saturday. Nordelta was founded in 1999, so obviously compared to a lot of other neighborhoods, it's a much newer neighborhood, and this also shows in the buildings. You see mostly new construction. That property over there looks like a big hotel or a club, because on the roof you see people. I think there's a pool there, and downstairs also I think there's another pool. There are tables also. I think it's a club or a hotel. The rest, as I mentioned, these are all residential buildings, and in the back they are even building newer construction condos, and it's a very nice setting. Wow, beautiful. One more thing I forgot to tell you about the Tigre boat tour that we did. It was so interesting. Besides all the services that I mentioned, school, supermarket and everything else, we couldn't film because we were on the other side of the boat. But we passed by a boat that even had ice cream. You know, the ice cream shop Cremolati in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, that is very famous, and they have different branches. In Tigre, on the boats, they were going like from one property to another selling helados. No?
Yes.
That's a sad life, really. So, speaking of ice cream, I think we are going to end the video and go have ice cream, because it's hot and we are really craving an ice cream. We hope you enjoyed the video of Tigre, as we promised that we do one in Tigre. We really wanted to come and do it. So we hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.